Welcome back to Everton 1878. This is the bit late, obviously. Yeah, this is the what you get. Obviously, yeah, this is the Wednesday topic. Yeah, Wednesday topic. Yes, forgot that. Yeah, this is the Wednesday topic for this week. Really, I've not done one for a while, but I'll be doing one now. Obviously, I'm just doing players that I think just obviously. So this is actually a video just for this is actually a video for not for this is a video really for players that. So I think obviously this is the worst topic. I mean, it's just the worst topic really. For players, who do you think should go on? Who should stay and leave it? Players that should go or stay at Everton, because quite a few, man. I would really love to get rid of. I'm up for this. No. Right. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Jordan Pickford. I would keep him because one, he's a good solid goalkeeper for us. He's kept us in games when we shouldn't be in games. He kept us in certain games this season. He's kept us in certain games this season. And also, he's a solid keeper. He's kept us in games this season. And we weren't supposed to be in a position in that season. But you know what? So you know what? Okay, sorry. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, okay. You know what? I think obviously, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I think. So I think rumors I've heard recently what Pickford apparently has been linked to Tottenham, which again, apparently the Tottenham manager Antonio Conte has been looking at him. So you know what? If we did get if we got the right price for him, I would sell him. But you know what? If we didn't get right price for him, I wouldn't sell him. I was like, you know what? No thanks. We'll keep him. He's a good keeper for us. I'll keep him. Right. Mason Holgate, I'd just sell. You know what? He's 25 years of age now, I think. I think he's 25 years of age. I don't know. I think he's 25 years of age. I don't know. Yeah. Obviously, Mason Holgate, who is 25, I think he's 25 years of age. So again, you know what? Last few games, he's been something. Something like mostly during the season, he hasn't been brilliant, but I think at times he's been decent. He's been okay. He's been okay. That's all right. He's been a okay / average player really for us this year. You know what? He hasn't been great defensively. He's been a player that has cost us. Who was actually cost us results at times because his defense is to play. Annoy me a little bit as well. So I suppose I think his arrogance as well. Not arrogance. It's like ego / arrogance he has for I'm big and better and stuff like that. And I just can't. It's not that I don't like players like that. They have that instead of big and I can't. I just can't. Yeah, you know what? I would sell. I'd sell Holgate really. I'd sell Holgate because I would. So yeah, it was Michael Keane. Now this one's listen, I really do this, but this one's really a good one. I think, because I think Keane, on his day, he's a really good defender. He keeps balls out, he doesn't let balls in the goal, and but not obviously when he's not on his day. He's a defender that will let other teams get a shot or get a goal, get a first goal, or get an equaliser goal, or let teams have one of their players come on and get another goal for me and make them win the game, but. So you know what? I think a bit like Pickford really. You know what? Listen, we got the right offer, right price for Keane. I'd sell him, would, but if we didn't get the right offer, right. I think, if we didn't get the right offer, the right price for him, I won't sell him. If we did get the right offer / price for him, I'd sell him. I would. A lot of fans, including myself, I think I'd sell him because it's just, again, listen, he's a good player, but yeah. Jack Brantwaite, clearly, obviously, okay, Jack Brantwaite, no brainer, he stays because I keep him because one, he's a good player. I would keep Brantwaite because one, Brantwaite is a young upcoming centre back. Obviously he's learned his trade in the first team plus. Again, you know what? He's a player that he's a player that has really Not just, so I think he's a player that has been put in the first team, and he's actually done really well in the first team. So obviously I've go with it. I keep him because one, he's a he's a good solid, not so so I think obviously he's a good upcoming solid centre back, and you know what, he'll learn. Obviously he's learned trade at centre back already. I think he'll probably learn more under Lampard, and he'll probably do a lot better under Lampard as well than Benitez. But yeah, I keep him because one, yeah, you know what, he's a player that we signed. Sorry, because he's a big, tall, athletic centre back who can do a job at centre back, and he could do all that. So I keep him. You know what? Also, I'll keep Seamus Coleman. Now this one's like so this one's harder than the games ones. This one's hard because when you look at it, you go look at it. Right, Coleman loves the club like we love the club, but his body, like obviously his age and obviously his body lets him down because his body tells him, listen, Coleman, you can't eat. So I think obviously his body, James Coleman's age and his body tells him that he can't do the same. You can't go up and down the pitch like you used to when you were 25 years of age and stuff like that. It's like, it's really, you know what? Obviously James Coleman's like right cry does every time we get beat, or stuff like that. He does, so yeah, I think Brady does that, but again, I think his body, obviously his age, and obviously his body is letting him down. But you know what? I don't know really. You know what? I keep him. I keep hold of him because he could be a player that could play in the FA Cup games, the Carabao Cup games, and even he can even come in as a substitution player. He can come in as a substitution, do a job. He can do a job as a substitution. He can come on as a substitute. He can come on as a substitute. He can come on. Obviously, he can come on as a substitute at half time. He can come on as a substitute during the second half of a game or first half of a game. He can do that, and then he can do a job there. And then, as long as he's not playing every game, I think we can still use him. We can still use him as a right back. So yeah, I keep Coleman. Name Patterson, keep, because one, he's going to be our number one right back. He's going to play most. He's probably get all/most Premier League games or wherever we are next season. I don't know where we're going to be next season. I don't know if we do survive, not getting relegated. I would keep him because one, again, so as an Evertonian and as a Rangers fan, I would keep him because one, he's a good, solid player he's a good, decent, he's a good, solid, quality right back who's going to come in. Obviously for Coleman, he's probably going to play most / all Premier League or Championship games wherever we are in the Premier League, wherever we are, either in the Premier League or in the Championship. Don't know where we're going to go, don't know yet, but we'll see where we are. But you know what, I keep him because you know what, again, he's going to be number one right back, and got to keep him. All right, Jonjoe Kenny at sell. Jonjoe Kenny again is a player that has got lots of passion for the club, like we love the club, but he simply, in my opinion, isn't good enough for this team, and sorry, but yes, result. As for Begovic, I would keep him. Not that I keep Begovic because one, Begovic is a player that I think, obviously the thing of Begovic is a player that can come in for Pickford for the FA Cup games, the Carabao Cup games, and even as a backup goalkeeper to help out, obviously to help out Pickford, so Pickford's chance a little bit more, so he can do better, and I'll keep him because of that. And Andy, I can't even say his name. It's like obviously number 9, Andy Logan. Sorry. I don't think we need Sam because one, I think. It doesn't like his contract. I think it isn't like his contract set to expire in summer or something like that. So yeah, you know what? If his contract wasn't, I think obviously if his contract wasn't set to expire, I'd still sell him. But apparently his contract is set to expire, I believe, or something like that. So yeah, I'd sell. Because one, Rafa Benitez brought him in. We shouldn't have. We didn't need a right back. We didn't need a good goalkeeper. We got about 1, 2. We got about 3. We got about 3. Is that what, 3 now? I don't know. I think we got Virginia. Okay. Yeah. So this is another really weird one because there's loads of players there. Like, not that there's loads of them. So this is a really hard. What's this? So no, this is actually a really hard choice to bring to Celtic play because, well, you know what, this player is a physical, tall centre back. Obviously, okay. Then obviously number 10, Mina. Again, you know what? It's really weird. It's really hard to choose one. It's really hard to choose this one because he's. Listen. Mina's a good, solid centre back because one, he's a tall, solid centre back who can score headers. Score a header on his day as well as that. Listen. Okay. So I think go start Mina is obviously because one, he's solid, he's tall, he can score a goal from set pieces of it if needed, and he can do that. And as well as that, I would. So I think on the other hand, he's also obviously on the. And on the other hand, he gets injured. After he plays, he gets injured. So that's a really choice. But you know what? Sadly, I don't want to do this, but I'd have to sell him. I really would. I'd get money from. I think obviously get money from a Barcelona or not Barcelona I think maybe like some into Milan or AC Milan maybe a club like that. Yeah. Now Nokounkou, I keep him because one, he's actually a right back. He's actually a left back, which probably is a good chance of being the first team next season with Lampard. So that's why I keep him because one. He has shown that he's actually a decent good left, but he's a good player at left back. He can do a job there, and yeah, I keep him. Vitail now, yeah, okay. Vitail, mykolenko. I might get backlash first, but yeah. So yeah, I'd actually keep Vitail mykolenko because one, he's probably going to be he's probably going to be the number one left back because one. Obviously, I think also a bit like Nokounkou. I think he'll probably be. Obviously Nokounkou will probably be the. You know what? I think obviously now Nokounkou will probably be the backup left back for mykolenko because one, I think he'll come in, for a couple games, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, so on. Because one, obviously can do that job really. So yeah, okay. But obviously Vitail mykolenko, I would keep him because one, he's obviously going to be the number one left back for us. He'd be probably playing most Premier League / Championship games wherever we finish this season. So I would keep him because of that. You know what? He will still probably learn. I think obviously his size, not size, but like, you know what I mean, but obviously like the height that he is so I think obviously not very tall, but against a player that I think he'll probably learn playing in the first team more, and he'll learn more that way, and that's it. Yeah, I keep him. Again, a good player there. Ben Godfrey, I don't see why. Again, no, obviously he's a good, solid centre-back. / right back. He can come in at left back or right back even, so I keep him for that. He's kind of like a first, I can't remember if it's like, because you know what? I think I keep Ben Godfrey because one, he's a versatile defender who can play at centre-back, left back even, or even right back, so I keep him. Yeah. Right, now this is a really tricky one because obviously number 14, Allan. Allan is a player that I think he's been linked to. I think he's been linked with Roma. I think something like that. Yeah. So you know what? I think obviously Allan's 31 or 32. I think now. So obviously Allan's 31 or 30, around 32 or 33 years of age. So again, you know what? He's a good, solid central defensive midfielder. But again, obviously he's been linked with. I think. Well, apparently he's been linked with yeah, apparently he's been okay. He's yeah, apparently he's also been apparently rumors going around, right? He's been linked with a move to Roma, I believe, something like that. So you know what? So it's question like, you know, would you sell a player likes of Allan and get money off, I don't know, if Roma or any club come in really and take that money, or would you keep him and let his value go down? It's really so no, that's really okay, not that, it's just weird because one, Allan actually is a good, decent good a decent good CDM. Yeah, so you know what, I'd probably have to. Sorry, you know what, it matters because one, right, listen, if we sell him, right, we get some money from Rome Revenue come in from, right, and then we get the money, but you know, we keep all the ball. If I drop, you know what, sadly I'd have to do this, but I'd have to sell him because one, no, we get money for Allan. No, because we know what it matters, because one, you know what, you probably, but that's get like, if I was to sell Allan, if we'd sell Allan, right, you know what, because we know what, if we would sell Allan, we need to get the best offer and best price from him, right? We did that, we got the right price, right, we got the right offer, right price as well. I'd sell him, I don't sell him. But you know what, I'd sell him, yeah, because one, I think he's a good solid CDM, but again, I think obviously his age, and I think he declined. Fabian delph, so I'll tell him because one. He's a player that I think in the last game when we played at home versus Man United, when we played at home versus Man United, we beat them 1-0. Massive brilliant result. That is actually brilliant result that we won that game as well. It's crazy, we won it. You know what? Yeah, I would sell Delph because one, I think he's 33 or 34 now. I don't know. Yeah, so you know what? I'd sell Delph because one. Apparently, his deal is set to expire. His deal is set to expire in the summer. So you know what? I'd probably sell him because one, obviously his deal is about to expire, I believe, something like that. So you know, I'd sell him because one, apparently his deal is obviously his contract set to expire in the summer, I believe. So you know, I'd still sell him. I'd still sell him, get money for him from where he is. Andros Townsend, I keep up because one, he's a player that we can use on the wing if like any of our wingers, not all, but I think like, if any of the wingers are injured or not fit to play, you know, I keep him because of that. I've got doucoure, I keep because one, I've got that pitch up there, him scoring, so that's why I would keep him because of that. So that's something weird, doesn't it? So the one member that was. That he's actually a brilliant quality player for us. You know what? I'd probably try and keep him because one, he's a really good quality. He's a really good quality midfielder, and you know he can get up and down the pitch, and he's a brilliant player. I keep him. Yeah, keep. Right. Andre Gomes, sell. I sell him because one. Because one is a player that I think, obviously. Sadly, obviously, Son injured him early on in the game. I think it was like last year before that he injured him, and he was never the same player after that. You know, he had a few chances really in some games last year, but he hasn't really done much. So yeah, don't think gbaim, keep. It's like, you know what? I don't know really. Yeah, I'd probably keep him, but sorry, I'd probably keep or sell him because he's a player that I think he's a good player for us, but he's not good. So you know what? I'd probably keep or sell him because one, I'd probably keep or sell. You know what? I keep him because what? Listen, I'll keep him if he actually did well for us on the pitch. He created chances for us, but you know what? I'd sell him if the right offer slash price came in from my son would. So Tom Davies, keep, because one, he's probably a good squad player, and that's a keep for that. Iwobi, this one again is a really tough one, because one, Iwobi wasn't playing brilliantly well early on in the season. So I think Iwobi obviously didn't play brilliantly well in some games we had this year, and in some games we had later on in the season, he has done well in them. But again, you know what? I would probably, again, it's keep or sell, really, you know. And I know I keep saying the same things, but I would probably, if I was, Frank Lampard, I would probably look to get a good, you know what, if we got a good, like a really good offer slash price for Iwobi, I'd probably sell him. If we didn't, I'd keep him. You know, but after Donny van de Beek, I think, you know what, I don't think we'll get him, because one, if we, now, you know what, it matters where we are in the league. Like, if we're in the Championship, we won't get Donny van de Beek. If we're in the Premier League, we probably might get Donny van de Beek from Man United. Be nice, you know. So, you know, I think Donny van de Beek's a good player, but again, I probably, you know what, he is, because one, he's not a player officially, but I'd honestly like to keep him, but you know, if we can't keep him, he has to go back to Man United and play up there for Man United. So, you know what? So that's then for, you know what? So I think this mask was one. If we were in the Championship, we won't sack. If we were in the Championship, I don't think we could get him. But so no, I think if we were still in Premier, if we didn't get relegated, and if we don't get relegated, no. So no, if we survive if we survive where we are now in the Premier League, right? We survived that, and we're in the Premier League next season. I'd think about looking at buying him looking to get him from Man United for a price less. Let's say it's like 30-40 million pounds. You know, I'd go and sign him. I'd probably keep him. The good player. He's a player I think could probably help on midfield, and you know, Enol El Ghazi, again, a player that hasn't really started many games, and obviously Rafa Benitez, he played, I think like only once or twice he played, so I'd probably sell. Not sell, I know what I mean, you know, we obviously can't sell him, like, yeah, you know. Obviously Dele Alli, again, a player I think we might keep hold of, because one, Frank Lampard has got plans for Dele Alli for Dele Alli to play more next season. Even if we're in the Championship or we're in Premier League, don't know yet, but we'll see. But you know what? I keep Dele, because I think Dele's a good player, can play. Not good, but like, I'd love to see him play on the wing or in the middle properly, and then in the front three of that, where you got Ali in the middle, you got Dele Alli on the wing or in the middle of the park, where he could probably have chances to score and stuff like that. You know what? I'd like to keep him, because I like to keep him. I'd like to see us keep on, because one, I think he probably do that. If he doesn't do that, maybe we're selling him. But you know, I keep him really, because he's a good player, and he's a player that I think is very good. Right. Richarlison. This is a real, because one, he's a player that I really want. I want to keep, but I know he won't be able to keep him, because one of you probably want to go to likes of a Man United, Man City, a Chelsea, even, or even a Inter Milan, PSG, or a Real Madrid, even. So you know what, I would really want to keep him, but you know, I've just put keep. Split that thing. I put keep / sell, because one, it's really weird, because one is a player that I really think is. I think Richarlison's brilliant. I think Richarlison loves Everton like we love Everton. Obviously, I think obviously Richarlison is a player that I would keep, because one, he's a player that I'd like to keep. But if we had to sell Richarlison, I'd sell him, because one, So we had to sell. Sorry. You know what? Listen, we had to sell players like Charleston. I won't want to sell, but I probably would. You know what? We had to sell them. Listen, we have to do. We have to do that. Sell Charleston, do a club. I take that. Fair enough, lad. They go and go somewhere else. I won't mind. I go, yeah, fair enough. You know what? I'd sell and I'd probably keep him. I really would love to keep him, but we all know deep down. So I think everything we ever told probably knows this, but I think we probably would have to sell a player like Charleston to finance getting more players in, really. And you know what? I don't want to see him go, but if he goes, he goes. If he doesn't go, great. So you know what? It also matters because, well, you know what? You know what? It matters because, well, you know what? Where we are next season, either be in the Championship or in Premier League, he'd probably leave us to go to a different club. If we're in Championship, but in Premier League, I don't think he'd leave us because I know he's a player that wants to. He loves Everton like we love Everton. Obviously, he's a player that loves Everton. He obviously is a player that loves our club, so we love our club, and you know he shows it. So I think obviously he shows it quite a bit when he's playing. So you know, I keep right. Mr. On the forwards, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I don't know because again, obviously he's been doing. Obviously he's been a lot of the. Obviously recently he's been a lot of the GQ stuff about playing Champions League football and stuff like that. And I think with us all everything will come now. Also, and also he's been linked to Arsenal as well. So again, he's a player I think I'd like to see if keep, but if we again a bit of Jordan, if we had to sell him, I wouldn't like it, but I'd sell him. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put keeping. Keep / sell because one. Okay, because I don't know where we are in the league. So I'm gonna say for you know if we're in Championship, we would probably have to sell him. That's not gonna. So okay, I think even if we're in the Championship, I would want to sell him. But so I think in Championship he'd probably leave us. But if we were in Premier League, I think he would stay as one. I think he does. He actually does want to do well for us, and you know, for us Blues and for all the Everton. He wants to do well for us in the squad as well. So you know what? Sorry. You know, I think at the moment in time he's not doing well, but again, I think this player can really do well for us in the future. We'll see where we are at the end of the season, but yeah, I would probably if the right offer came in, came in for Dom, I'd sell him. But if it didn't, I'd probably keep him personally. So yeah, Demar Gray, keep again. A player that hasn't been good since he came back, but he's still a player that to keep off with them. Okay, St. Towson, sell again. Apparently his contract runs out as well towards the end of summer, I think. Anthony Gordon again, a player that I think will keep. I keep both. He's a very good player. I keep Gordon because one, he's an Evertonian by heart. He loves his club like we love it, and so you know what, he's a player that loves his club, so I keep him. And also, you know what, he's a player that can get up and down the pitch. He can actually get up and down the pitch. Obviously, he can get up and down the pitch. I mean, obviously because one, obviously he can get up and down the pitch like Coleman used to. He can score a goal as well, so keep him because of that. So on Rondon, sell. Again, a player that our former manager Benitez bought for some daft reason. Apparently he's a player. Apparently he's a player that we've bought under our former manager Benitez. For some reason he bought him. It's just mad, but there you go. Because apparently we need to sign Perks for him because what 30 it's like 30. It's like 33 or 34. I don't know how old he is. Yeah, so there's my players that I would keep and sell. They're the players that I would keep and sell in the summer. So there you go. Guys, let me first. Obviously, who would you sell? So, guys, let me first. Really. Guys, let me first. So, guys, let me first. I don't really force me, because, you know, who would you keep? Who would you sell? Would you sell Charles? Would you sell Dom? Would you sell... you know, who would you guys sell? You know, would you sell some of our top players? Would you sell some of our not top players, or some of our Asian players? Would you sell them, or anything like that, really, you know? You know, anything like that, really, guys. So there you go. Yeah. And who's the player that you would most likely not want to sell? Me personally, it was Charleston Calvert. Who's, you know, something is something no, is it? So I think obviously you guys, is it Gordon you don't want to sell? Don't you want to see Gordon leave? Do you want to see Rondon not be sold? Do you want to see him sold, or anything like that, really? You know, you want to see more. You want to see more content like excuse me, now. You want to see more content like this. You want to see more content like this. Sorry. Just go to twitter.com/Everton1878. Share it, give a like. I really appreciate if you share it. Give a like, leave comments. And if you want to see more videos like this and get notifications for those videos as well, excuse me. Yeah, so I really appreciate if you subscribe to Everton1878 at youtube.com. See ya.